Welcome back, Wolfskinders. Back to another video. Today, as the title, as you guys saw, I spend about $300 a month on groceries. Wanted to discuss that with you guys because with rising food prices and all, people are kind of really trying to get their grocery bill back up and running to where they can at least still eat. And I thought I'd throw my hat in the ring because, I've been doing this for quite a while, and I wanted to make it to where you guys understand how I was able to get to $300 a month. Actually, how I was able to do that was actually quite simple. As you guys know, I'm on a fixed income. I don't get a lot of money, and I have to utilize all my resources I can get. So I was able to get food stamps for a while, actually get the full amount, which is almost about $300. And that's where I learned very quickly how to survive on $300. I utilized that as my food budget because I took that as a challenge to myself that if I have to live off of $300 a month, how can I do this and still be pretty decently good? So what I do is that, let me tell you a little bit more about my diet, so that maybe you guys can help figure this, so you guys can able to understand. I'm pretty much on a 95% meat diet. I'm still in the low carb diet, close to more to keto mostly. But I mostly still do a almost straight meat-based diet. I hardly buy any vegetables and other fillers for this, because now with how my mindset is now is I now start to think that if I pick up something, can I not use this to get some more meat and make my life a little bit better, so that way I don't have to worry about. Stuff like that. And then, so the reason why is because most people think that you can't, it's going to get bright for a second. Most people think that you can't survive on EBT or food stamps. And I beg to differ. See, I'm a single person. And as you guys know, I'm in my mid 30s. I'm like almost 36 years old. So I am not like how I used to be, how I used to be. So I'm pretty much eating like 2 meals a day and maybe the occasional snacking here and there. Sorry, I just don't want people to stare at me, because you guys know I hate doing this. I hate filming in public. It's one of my biggest things I hate to do is film in public. It's just something I never like to do because I don't like people staring at me. But yeah, it's if you think about it, if you pretty much understand where your food is coming from, you can pretty much do it. And plus, I buy in bulk all the time. I always buy in bulk. I never like most of my meals are pork steaks. I get mine at Kroger's or Fry's, depending on where you're located at in the United States. I have the butcher cut me up some pork steaks from a pork shoulder. And so I'm spending roughly about $25 on that, is what I'm doing, is pretty much about $25 on a roast. And I normally get about 9 to 10 steaks out of that. So see, that's another thing that you have to understand too, is like, how can you get more bang for your buck? Understand. And the thing is, I eat the same stuff almost every day. I pretty much eat the same stuff every day. And I think that's another thing too, is that people have to understand too, because I said in the last video that I was pretty much going to just do more variety, but I really don't do variety that much as I used to. I pretty much now know all my diet, like what I like to eat and what I like to do. I have a recipe for a dessert. You guys can check that out on my recipe playlist. I got a bunch of recipe playlists, and pretty much most of that stuff is pretty just the stuff if I ever want something like that. My recipes the recipes I make, like my jalapeno poppers and stuff like that. It's like those are just stuff that in case I want something else, if I have a little bit of extra, I will buy stuff like that and stuff like that. But I normally just eat the same meals every day, you know, just pork steak and stuff. And I think that's the reason why people are like not doing so well with their budgets. They're just buying trash. They're just buying a lot of trash. Nothing of substance. And that's where a lot of your money goes towards. If you're spending like 30 bucks on a bag of potato chips, that's not going to last you too long too. You got to buy like real food. You know, like that's what I do first with my budgeting is like I buy my groceries first, and then if I have anything left over, then I buy my snacks, my varieties and stuff like that because I already have my staples already bought and paid for, you know? And I think that's the thing is people got to learn too is like you can buy anything you want, but you got to make sure you have your staples first, you know what I'm saying? But I thought I'd at least make this video and tell you guys how I'm doing with all the food prices and stuff, how I'm surviving and stuff like that. So I will catch you guys next time. So you guys take care, be well, be safe, have fun. Bye everyone.